Hello everybody, this is Goofs and Fox coming at you with a match here in the Gundam ground type. This is going to be a rated match here, and I'm going to be at 300 cost here. And yeah, Gundam ground type, it is a general type unit, and really just a unit I haven't gotten out in quite some time now. 300 matches, 300 cost matches were going, and I thought, why not take the opportunity to play some suits that I really haven't played in a while now. Especially with the Gundam ground type here, since I am going to be using the 100mm machine gun, which really isn't a weapon that I get out all too often. The Gundam ground type here, it is a pretty serviceable general. You do have some decent weapons that come with it. Aside from the 100mm machine gun here, you do also have the option of a rocket launcher or the Gundam ground type beam rifle, which are both decent weapons in themselves. You also have a beam saber as your standard melee weapon, and then you also have the chest Vulcan and flash grenade as your two sub-weapons, and you also have a shield as well for a little extra defense. Pretty small shield there, but overall it does get the job done. And yeah, right now trying to go after this Gym Command LA with my teammate's Gundam ground type, which is also going to be running the 100mm machine gun as well. So we do have a little bit of a pair-up going on here, where we are able to just lay down some fire with the machine guns here, and it turned out to be actually quite the effective strategy for this match here. Aside from that, we do have a Gym, and we have a firepower type Ag-Guy as well, which is a very common sight for 300 these days. So yeah, no surprise there to see the firepower Ag-Guy, but looks like we also have a Gym 2, and I believe our last suit might be our supports. Waiting for them to spawn back in to see what exactly they are, just to make sure. And yep, we also have a Gym Cannon, so pretty interesting team setup here as well. We do have a lot of older suits with the Vanilla Gym and the Gym Cannon here. So I believe the firepower type Ag-Guy is probably going to be the newest thing in this match here. But, yeah. I did manage to get a counter on the Gym Command LA, and also looks like I was able to finish him off as well. And again, just pairing up with my teammate's Gundam ground type here, trying to see who's back here. Something with a rocket launcher, which luckily was able to whiff me, so I was able to get past. That is a support Thunderbolt Ag-Guy. And yeah, really right now just trying to get behind enemy lines and seeing what we can get here. We are cornering the enemy at point C here. We do want to be careful as they still have point C, so they could always spawn in with fresh mobile suits if they are able to. And there's an enemy firepower Ag-Guy there. So yeah, right now we are doing good right now, over the lead with a little over 3,000 points here. And, yeah, when it comes to the Gundam ground type, it's still one of those suits I actually don't have every level of. I believe I have the levels 1, 4, and 5. I am apparently still missing I'm either still missing the 2 or the 3, or I'm missing the 3 and the 4. But I do believe it's 2 and 3 that I am still missing, but I do have the other levels of the suits. I don't know if the suit is still in the supply drop. I do believe it does show up in the RT store sometimes. I could be wrong about that. I feel like the Gundam ground type has had an interesting history when it comes to how it's been distributed, especially with the level 1 version that I'm using here. I got this from when I started playing the game when it released in the States. It was one of the 10 suits that people voted on, and it was one of the ones that we did get for free. So pretty neat there, and I feel like it's also a pretty decent starter suit as well. So for the time, it was something that I was really using a lot more at the time when I had it. Over time, I did stop using it in favor of other suits. Suits like the Zaku 1 Garrett Schmitzer, or even the Zaku 2 FS as well, with that being at, I believe, level 4 for that version. That's another suit that I started using over this one as well. But even with that, I mean, I feel like the Gundam ground type, as I mentioned, is still a pretty serviceable suit with everything it comes with. The flash grenade is, well, pretty much a flash grenade. It kind of works similarly to the ones that some mobile suits can throw. Only this one does launch from the chest. So it can, and you can also use it while boosting, I believe, as well. So it does have some versatility there. It really just comes with the issue of most flash weapons, where sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't. You really just need to be standing in front of your enemy and make sure it doesn't hit their shield instead. So there is that there, but it does work as a stun. So yeah, you do have the option there. And yeah, really, I feel like it's a pretty standard general for what it is. I really don't have too much to say about the suit itself. I feel like now it isn't one that's... Yeah, I don't want to say it's one that really isn't used. I still see it, but really with the way that the 300 meta has shifted over time, I do feel like it is one that has been seen a lot less. So really, I feel like that's my main commentary to say about this particular suit here. Looks like we were able to get something, may have been a Zaku of some kind, as I think I did see a shoulder shield. Not too sure there, really couldn't get a good view of that. But there is the Gym Command LA here. And yep, managed to finish him off with the machine gun while my teammate was able to tackle him and stun him for a bit. So yeah, that's going to be another 300 points there. And that is my legs damaged. That is not going to be good for me here. So I'm going to try to get behind this wall here, just to see if I can try to get some repairs in. Luckily, I do believe our gym here is going to boost over, and is also going to help me with repairs here. And I think they are, yep, coming over right now. And I don't know if I have time to unfortunately do any of their repairs, as they do look like they are low health. As you can see, the enemy team is starting to attack us, so I did want to try to hop into my suit and see if I could provide some cover for the gym to see if maybe they could start repairing. But it looks like we do have two enemies coming from each side here. One of those being the firepower ag guy, and another one looks like it's going to be a... it is a Zaku of some type. It might be a... if I had to guess, it's probably going to be an S-type? No, actually, I think that might actually be a Fritz helmet. Yes, that's going to be a Fritz helmet, Zaku 2 FZ, which is another suit that I've recently been playing at 300. That's another go-to for me when it comes to generals nowadays. But we are nearing the last few seconds of the match here. 8,000 points, so we are still in the lead here. Gonna try to spawn in and see what I can do here. Looks like most of our team is full health, with the exception of the firepower ag guy. But we do want to be careful though, because the enemy team is close. They are at 7,000, they're 1,000 points behind, and with a few seconds left, we should have this match pretty much in the bag here. But gonna try to do one more tackle to see if I could catch anybody, or just do a little extra damage. Unfortunately, you're not gonna catch anyone there, but that's gonna be timeout mission over. And let's see how we did here with the Gundam ground type with the machine gun. And I did get top in individual. Definitely going to be sending a praise to my teammates Gundam ground type. And I believe I'm also going to send a praise to the vanilla gym as well. And third place overall with 5 kills and 1 loss. Not too shabby there. And yeah, that's going to do it for the match there in the Gundam ground type. Again, very interesting team setup there. The Gym Cannon and the Vanilla Gym, especially at these costs, are not really suits I've seen in a while. I do know when it comes to the Vanilla Gym and the Zaku 2, though. I know if you have overtune parts, you can use those on those suits. But other than that, yeah, again, really just not picks that I see too often. And I really feel like that was a lot of our team, really. We had a lot of older mobile suits on the team, and it did manage to play out really well. So yeah, really happy about this match here. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video here. Comment down below what you think about the Gundam ground type. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.